Hello. Spur of the moment. Well, I have one of those, but I bought it for Vinyl Piper right here.
I can't believe they just did
He's
400
watching right
copies.
now. Here's Vinyl Piper's copy. I've got it for him because we drove her. I'll describe everything that happened
Well,
yesterday.
nobody's watching now. Is anybody watching?
11 people, dude. I turn on a live stream and people show up. It's like cockroaches. But we drove around all day looking for this for him, and he was like Charlie Brown sad at the end of the day. So when I called him and said I found a copy and I bought it just for him. And I just,
Rob, when people say you're a fucking asswipe asshole, that's not true. You're really a nice guy. You're a very generous guy.
well, I don't do it to be generous. I do it to be a good person. Mazzy, some people claim I don't contribute to the vinyl community. Some people. But I want to do a live stream because I have a shitload of records. So I participated in.
We seem to have no other life outside, although I feel jet lagged today. I was out all day yesterday.
Well,
and I saw a live show at Easy Street last night. So I was out.
So hold on. You claim to be in good health. I'm in horrible health, and I feel energetic and youthful.
Yeah, I feel sleepy today. That's all.
I will say this. So I was out today participating, which people don't promote properly, in Small Business Saturday. So I ran into Chauncey at Amoeba participating in Small Business Saturday. So I picked up a lot of records between yesterday and today, and I wanted to bring Mazzy. Hopefully Joey Callio will come and join us, and we'll show the records we got. But I started the day by getting a text from someone saying, "We're freezing in the cold in the home in the streets and the thing." What's this?
Some people got upset that Easy Street got so many copies of Bob Dylan, but this was at 6 o'clock last night.
I don't know how many they did, but I went to Amoeba. I went to several record stores, and they all had a lot of copies of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of copies out there.
They printed them like Bob Dylan's life depended on it.
Yeah. A couple of people on the forum said, "Well, it's not fair. My small store got shortchanged." I don't know how that works, and there probably is an issue about allocation. But Easy Street is a high.
Well, not even Easy Street. I went in. So, well, I'll tell more stories. But
13,000's a lot.
Where Chauncey went, I went in April. Canterbury, which typically is not a very good record store. They own the building. I think they just keep it going. But on record store day, they order everything. So I would have to say in LA, they are the store that you could, if you get in line early, you have the best chance of finding what you want. Yeah. That being said, it seems to me, I went to 5 record store day stores that were participating. Seems to me a lot of them were allocated a lot of titles. I just came from Amoeba, that Witch record, which Vinyl Piper and I went to 6 stores yesterday. I went to 7 total. We saw 1 copy of the Witch, and he bought it at Poobah. I went into Amoeba today, and there were like 6 copies of the Witch.
Dylan didn't sell it. Dylan was selling everywhere. We had just that one store Habitat, but people were telling me it was selling everywhere here.
And if you want to feel sorry, at a principle, one store who I will not name gouges charges the record store day by 10 to 15%. And they had the love box, and I wouldn't buy from them because they overcharged. That being said, I woke up this morning like a good boy and went to the In-Groove. I had it in my cart. I was checking out, and they go, "This is no longer available." So I found a record store in New York somewhere that said they had a copy. I ordered it. We'll see if they mail it to me. But if people were allocated.
Well, we were surprised because Kimbo went to the first store that only had 1 copy, and he was 3rd in line. He got this for $47. 2 records in a slipcase.
I got it for $52.
I got it. We paid $42. Kimbo and I Joey and I got it at another store. At both.
My friend Brad asked me to pick this up for him. I've seen that this was the cheapest I've seen it.
Oh wow! In Seattle, it's $24.
This was at Canterbury. It was 27.
20. Yeah.
I saw it as much as $32. I think I saw it somewhere for $32.
Yeah. Here it's $24 in Seattle.
So,
and the thing is, that's a cheap price. They should have put a poly sleeve and made a heavier cover, and then charged $3.
It feels like I bought a record from what's that store the kids go to? Feels like I bought a record from where the kids buy the shirts and the shoes and the things.
FYE? No,
it's sort of lifestyle place.
Oh, Urban Outfitters.
Yeah, it feels like I bought a record from Urban Outfitters. So my Mazzy's Day started where I did a short live stream. Yeah. I'm sure you're Urban Outfitters, but I did a short live stream where Mazzy, Joey, and Kimbo were together, and they told us about their experiences being there. My buddy Dave, who I meet up with, he's a friend from high school who lives out here. He was out in Camarillo. I told him to go to Saltzer's. Hey, Dino, who hooked me up, told me Saltzer's a big record store out in Ventura. They have everything too. Did you go to Saltzer's, Dino?
That's not Dino. That's Jack.
Oh, that's Jack. I'm sorry, Jack. Wrong, Jack. Take it
Jack,
back.
You're not Dino. Okay.
I get confused. So I don't know. You can say where you went, Jack.
He's in Albany.
Hey, I'll tell you something about this vinyl Piper. Dude drives a Tesla. Apparently, they just had a big software upgrade. The dude set it on self-drive. So he's blabbering to me while the car's driving us around. There was an intersection, and someone had just walked through it, like a pedestrian intersection thing. And the car slammed on the brakes like it was a stop sign. So if there are any lawyers out there, I think I have a case for being molested by a Tesla.
I got a solution here to make everyone happy. Vinyl Piper, just program your car, have it go to wax or run downstairs or put the record in the car and push the button and return it to you, okay?
Well, he wants that record, man. I'm not... Listen, he lives far away from... Mazzy, he was like, again, sad Charlie Brown. He was so sad he couldn't find that record. I go out of my way to go to another record store and find him a copy of it. You know what his response to me was? Can you get more copies of it? What the hell? And then he's saying driving out in traffic. He lives over an hour away from me.
It's kind of amazing that I think Joey's having a problem getting up here.
Send him the link. I don't know.
I did. Is there a different? Try a new link.
I'll do it again. I'll send you a link.
Give him a new one because I sent him the link again.
So
I can't believe they only press 400 of these. Not that they need to do a lot, but
it's
400.
A company. It's a small company. Give them that.
400. Wow.
And I don't know. Here, I'm going into send another link to Joey.
Okay.
You know, listen, we're not buying anything today. Don't come here hawking goods or something. Okay. Joey, invite guest, copy. I'll send them.
You know, I think I wanted to send them a picture to use instead of that Craig Smith picture.
Yeah.
They wouldn't use my picture.
Okay. You're making
I thought they should have used this picture of me. That would have been a good one.
No. Craig Smith. That guy, I don't know when that picture of Craig Smith was when he was If anyone doesn't know, my loose understanding of that dude is he was a very successful writer for bands around the late 60s.
He was on the Andy Williams show.
Yeah, wrote a lot of hit songs and then went down to South America and maybe took drugs and went
and homelessness and it's
and
a
then
long story.
Came back and made basically, is that a psych folk record? Would you call it?
It's freak folk you call it today. He wrote Salesman. I didn't know that Joey researched from the Monkees that Michael Nesmith sang.
So, and that one is, out of all the titles I know of, that's not going for crazy money, but people are flipping it for more than they paid for it. So I know that.
Well, they'll repress it probably.
Well, here's the thing. Did you open it, Mazzy?
Not yet. I've been playing everything else. I'll open.
It's colored vinyl. My thought is they'll reissue it in black.
Yeah,
black.
That's the thing. Limited is it only limited to the specific edition. So, and I don't really care if they press more.
Hold on. I'll tell you this. Yesterday and today, everyone nice. No incidences, no fighting, no screaming, no challenges to the man. Everyone was good for the days.
Joe, you're absolutely right. He does look like a microbreed, but he looks like every other guy I went to high school with. Like this, my picture would be next to him in the yearbook like this, because we all look like this in a way. This is a little later. If you ever saw, was it Dazed and Confused? This is every character in Dazed and Confused.
I don't know why he can't get in. Okay, so yesterday Mazzy started off at his silver platters. And how far back were you in line?
Okay, I set my alarm, like Joey and Kimbo said, oh, let's meet at 4:30. And I said, 4:30. So I set my alarm for 4. I woke up at 3. And of course, once you're up, so I heated my coffee. I did my coffee thing. And I got there literally a minute. I got there about just before 4:30, a minute before Kimbo pulled in. But for some reason, Kimbo got in line before me. This is okay. Kimbo was 3rd in line. I was 4th in line. And Joey came 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, and he was 5th in line. It wasn't a big line. They probably, by the time they started and then at 7:15, he comes out, hands the list out. And there was probably maybe 30 people in line by that. So
I think that's probably mirrors a lot of places.
Yeah, it's not a big.
They expected a bigger turnout for the record store days I've talked to, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this: I talked to Alex at Record Safari today, and he said they didn't participate.
Right.
But he put out like 75 brand new wall records, and he put out over 1,000 records. He said halfway through the day, it was so freaking busy, he pulled out another 500 records from the back and put them on the floor because the bins were being emptied. So and I said to him, I'm not going to mince words. I said to him, how to run a record store as opposed to other places like Too Many Records. He's not relying on record store day people to fill his store full of people.
Read Joey's thing. Reboot your computer. Maybe that's weird. That sounds weird.
What I mean, I'm always this way.
Yeah.
Try another browser, Joey.
You can't use Safari. I use
another browser.
Yeah, use Chrome if you don't use Chrome. We just had a good time.
Well, no, I mean, I did too. So my day started where I'm not getting up at like Mazzy at 3 a.m. unless it's to pee. Let's be honest. But I woke up probably around 5-ish, normal time for me, and chilled and read what people were doing. And I knew I was just going to go to Safari. 25% off the whole store. He didn't really put a lot of jazz out. He put tons of hard to find 45s. A lot of people like that. He had some Sun Ra records for more than my budget. People are saying he shoots a video of people coming in the store and everyone sees me going, everyone running to the wall. I go straight to the bin. Right to the bins.
And Joey, who's in the peanut gallery, with due respect, the titles were pretty good. I mean, I've made a video that'll be up tomorrow of 7 of the records that I bought yesterday. I did get promos before, but I bought 7 and they were excellent.
You know what? Here's the deal. There's 2 ways to look at this.
Oh, wait, read Ingroove's comment.
Oh. What?
Something happened on StreamYard. Is there a click thing about verification? Well, I got on. How did I get on in Groove?
I don't know. Yeah, Mazzy got on. Are you trying to come in?
We didn't send him a.
Are you? I mean, do you? Where's verification? I'm here. Link.
Let's see. Hey, Mike, I'm going to send you a link. Not that you don't have just to come up to see if it works
It's
for
probably
you.
working. It's
Yeah, but I'm just going to send it to Mike just in case he wants to see if it works.
Yeah, the love box. It was funny. I was watching Mike's love stream. He had all the love boxes on the counter, and it was like 1 leaving, 2 leaving, 3 leaving, 4 leaving. I did this. I set up the StreamYard the same way I always set it up. So I don't know why Joey's having an issue coming in. Joey, maybe try on your phone.
Curtis sold well. The love box sold well.
Yeah, but
Dylan sold well, but they pressed a shitload of them.
Oh, that's right, Joey. You don't have a YouTube account. You need to set up a secondary YouTube account.
But how does he come on? He was up recently.
He's been up before.
Yeah.
Use your other YouTube account, Joey, and the one where you troll people. Oh, here he is. He looks like he's on his phone. All right, this is the account you troll people with, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You figured me out. That helped. Getting on Chrome did it.
Okay.
It's because I'm in YouTube jail. They don't want me.
Well, it's better to be.
What other browser did you try?
Chrome.
Yeah. No, before Chrome.
Safari.
I was just on Safari.
Safari doesn't work on StreamYard.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I always have to. I use Safari all the time, and when I come on here, I always use Chrome.
Okay.
You can't use it.
And getting back to it, I think it's attitude. This is like the grumpiest dude I know. He was in a good mood yesterday, except for not being able to find that record. So
everybody we met was in a good mood yesterday.
So, and the guys who go to Safari, we all kind of know each other now. And I'd say when I got there an hour before they opened. I was like 10th in line. But before they opened, there was at least 30 people in line. And all 30 people got in the store. You can see the video on his Instagram account. And what he did is all through the week, he dropped Instagram shots of all the records that were going on the wall. And the day before, he does a bin drop post where about 15 records in each thing, and you can swipe through. And I saw a lot that I wanted.
Right.
So I'd say between today and yesterday, I have over 50 records I've picked up. So.
It was 48, 49 degrees in Seattle and clear skies, no rain and no wind. So it wasn't really cold as long as you're dressed fine. And we were multi-layered. And
it was 68 degrees.
I know. Well, I know California and LA. That's a whole different thing. But compared to the Midwest and the East and what I heard, temperatures were, where is it, Chicago or somewhere, 28 degrees?
Dude, their Dean, who's here now, lives in Winnipeg. He said 10 below.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So we went to Safari, and we went to Rockaway. People know Rockaway, but now Rockaway's appointment only. But they opened up. You could just go in on Friday, and everything under $50 was 30% off. That's weird for them. And then they were tiered above that. I picked up 4 records from there. I'll show. And then we went to Pasadena. We went to Canterbury, thinking, well, I knew they had everything. It was ransacked. The only thing they had were Bob Dylan records and some other stuff.
Hey, Fluffy, we covered that. The place we usually go to is the world headquarters for Starbucks, their master roastery. The fuckers closed it down permanently.
Hey, Fluffy, why don't you just send a questionnaire to Mazzy and he'll fill it out, okay?
So we went to the KEXP, what's they call Common Space, or
isn't there a store inside of it?
There's a little pop-up, but it's now it's a sub pop. They had one bin, a record store day thing, where I didn't get it originally, but I picked this up. And this is excellent. It's interesting. This is only 1,000 copies they did of this. This is in 1993 when the band sort of reformed without Robbie Robertson and Richard Manuel had died. They do a great version of Atlantic City on here, the Springsteen song, and a Dylan song, Blind Willie McTell. This is double 45. However, it was only a CD originally. So it doesn't really matter because it was over an hour. So it has to be split anyway. So in that case, I don't mind.
They technically broke up when they did The Last Waltz, but they did do a reunion. Did they do the
Well, what happened is in 93, they got back in tour again with 3 of the original members. One was dead, Robbie Robertson. You know, all that. I won't get into this stuff, but
no, they hated each other.
Part of it is Robbie wrote all the fucking songs, so he got all the money in publishing. And good or bad, I don't know all the details. I don't know if he was
they
an
did a
asshole
money
about
tour.
it.
They did a money tour.
Yeah, so they toured. They were together for maybe 15 years after this, touring as the band.
You got to work that publishing stuff out before you get big. Or
that's why REM and the Doors are 2 rare examples of every song is written by the Doors or REM.
Stipe told me about. I mean, not Stipe. Mills told me about that. Yeah, you're exactly right.
I mean, some people get jealous if they do all the lifting too. So you never know, you know.
Yeah, but you know, if you want it to last, it's the machine that keeps giving. If it lasts, if you know what I mean.
Hey, I want to point out one thing. Hey, Brian, I haven't gotten back to you. I got a nice note in the mail from you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I got your message before. I'm sorry I didn't respond. All good. Thank you. All right. Now, so we went to Rockaway. Then we went to Pasadena to Canterbury, and they were ransacked. We went to Sibylline, and the owner pulled a record and said, "Do you want this?" And it was a record I really wanted. I'll show that. Then we went to Poobah, and they had Record Store Day records. I picked up a couple from there. Then we went to Permanent, and Lance is great, and he did unusual 20% off the whole store. So picked up a bunch of records from there, and then we went to Atomic, who did nothing. Sometimes they do 10% off. Nothing. There was nothing in the store, and we parted ways. I said, "Good riddance to you. Your car assaulted me. Goodbye, Vinyl Piper." And then I went to my local record store and found the record he'd been looking for.
Do you ever go to that? Ever go up to the new place, the Flowering Spikes or whatever that is?
It's far.
Got it.
It really is far.
Yeah.
Real quick. Yeah. I stopped in for tech support because I'm actually on your guys' group tech, so I could see what was going on.
Okay.
And I knew what was, not that I mind, but I saw that Joey was having an issue. And it's because he doesn't have a YouTube account.
Yeah.
So I came in for tech support. But I figured, since I was already here, you know, I watched your guys' video, and you guys are fucking nuts. Your guys' Record Store Day experience is shit. You need to come to the fucking In-Groove for Record Store Day in April. You guys are freezing your balls off, okay, with your multi-layers and all that shit. But not only that, you go into the record store, you got to write shit down on a list. You can't look through the rest of the store.
We don't have to write anything down.
What the fuck is that about?
Check a box. We check a box.
You fucking check a box. Who wants to check a box? That's like a fucking job. If you want to come here, I'll put you to fucking work too.
We went to the second record store.
I could have you pull online orders if you want to do work.
The second record store, we walked right in and grabbed whatever we wanted, including Mr. Drug Fancy Pants here.
You're missing the true Record Store Day experience. You need to get your ass over here to the In-Groove in April. Beautiful sunny weather, beautiful casual shopping experience. I have everything under the sun. You guys just don't know what you're missing.
We let us in to hang out in the green room just to hang out before instead of getting in line with all the riffraff.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think you'd be entertaining to the riffraff.
Exactly.
I'm gonna juggle in line.
My favorite is watching your live stream. I think at one point I saw a guy who had a pulsive disorder and he had to touch everything. He was going through the store touching everything.
There are very unique people that shop in record stores. Just all different kinds. There's a lot of people on the spectrum that like to buy records.
You can tell how your day was going. I think you should do it again, where that love box wall that you built was whittling down to nothing.
You know, I had 30 more of them in the back, so I had a lot.
What I know, and I was checking out, and when I hit purchase, it was gone.
I had 38 of them at 6 o'clock this morning. That's how many made it into day 2. 38 copies.
6 o'clock your time. I was
Yeah.
About 5 after 5. I was doing it, and it was gone.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
How did you sell a lot of Dylan?
Dylan sold out. I had about 300 copies altogether, but that sold out. It took about 45 minutes this morning to sell out.
See, so yeah,
Wow,
because someone I did it. I don't know if you saw that little flip video I did on yesterday, where I last night at 6 o'clock I went to Easy Street because they had a live show, and look at all this is 6 o'clock. There's a lot of Dylan.
That was
Yeah,
a
but
lot.
But someone said that's not going to sell out. It's stiffed, and of course,
Yeah, but
I knew that would be good. I made a couple of mistakes this year. Chaperone was one of them. I've got about 240 Chaperone 7 inches. And surprisingly, the Led Zeppelin is my other stiff.
whoa,
really?
Yeah.
Led
How the
Zeppelin.
fuck do you end up with Led Zeppelin trampled underfoot? It's the best song on the damn album.
Okay, I wish I bought one now because I could. That would be a great title. Led Zeppelin finally stiffs out, or
Yeah.
Do you still have them?
I think I got like 140 copies of it. Yeah.
It's not my favorite Led Zeppelin song, I have to be honest.
I don't buy
it's so
7
good.
inches. I rarely. The only 7-inch I got is the Prince box, but I got it free. But I would have
That was
bought it.
their proof that they were paying attention, that there were prog rock was kind of happening. That song was all about that to me, at least.
I love that John Paul Jones little intro.
There's one record I got off the wall. You know, it was funny. Everyone ran to the wall, and then when I went to the wall, there were 2 wall records that I wanted at Safari that I ended up getting.
You saw a lot of this.
Yeah, that sold out pretty cool. That was the first title this morning that everybody was going through.
That's a good one.
I saw. Yeah, people were saying that was allocated. Like they didn't get so many.
Did you sell much of this?
Not really, but I sold out of them this morning. Yesterday, almost none.
This is great. This is great.
So I got this off the wall at this is a sealed. They say it's a 1975 pressing, and I'm trying to figure out how they know. But that was off the wall, and then I got this off the wall at Safari, which is a desirable record in any form.
How about Zoetrope's? How'd you do on Zoetrope's?
I think I still have those sitting here.
Yeah.
I mean, how many orders did you do when you went live this morning so far?
I'm at 600 right now.
Wow. And more than one record per order.
Yeah. It's a lot of orders. And I mean, that'll keep chugging throughout the night. But I mean, it was slightly off from last year, but we're not talking critical to where it was a big catastrophe or anything. And, you know, you go online and you listen to YouTube Echo Chamber and everybody's talking about how it's the end of the world. It's just we're going through a shift. The type of records that they're selling are shifting from what they were 3-4 years ago.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Chris, are you being serious with this comment that the Billy Joel record had a mispress on one side?
One side, for some people, had a rap album pressed on the wrong side. I read that in the comments on the Hoffman forums. There was at least like 8 people that had the wrong album pressed on one of this. It's like a double album thing.
I've heard 2 records
or more.
Not that this is a big deal to me. So this record, by the way, is excellent, Mike. I don't know if you've listened to this yet, but it says there's a digital download card inside. There is none. So people are saying there's no card in this. Then the Charlie Hayden record, people are saying that's supposed to have a digital download too, and there's no cards inside. So those 2 records don't have the.
Well, if you buy a multi-disc, Billy Joel record, you deserve to get the.
No, let me help you guys. First of all, there's nothing wrong with that concert. If you're going to buy that as part of Record Store Day, fine. What is perplexing to me, and you could just tell people. So I'm looking at eBay. The last 3 sales of that album were 197, 182, and 170. That disc comes in volume 2, the box set. That album is in the volume 2 box set. You can go on Discogs right now and get the whole box set for $180, but people are paying $200 for it on eBay.
What album are you talking about?
The Billy Joel live from Long Island.
Oh,
You don't get
Was
the rap.
that allocated or the
Heavy allocation. I ordered a bunch. I got 2 copies. But people are paying upwards to $200. You can get the whole Volume 2 box set for less money. And that includes everything from like, all the 80s output, including Stormfront and River of Dreams, which are as much harder out records to find.
Are you saying record buyers are stupid occasionally, Michael?
Well, you just got to set them on the right path of not spending $180 on a record that's included in a $180 box set.
Well, let me. You should know this better than I know this, Mike. There are people who don't care. That money didn't mean anything to them. It's the convenience of just getting the record.
I just think with this, it's a lot to do with Record Store Day targets a newer customer.
Yeah.
And I do as much as I can to try to like, hey, don't do this, wait, buy this, don't buy this right away. Because there is a huge draw with Record Store Day to new people that are in the hobby. But if they get burned when they go out and spend $200 on Billy Joel Live from Long Island and then find out 2 weeks later that they could have got it for less money in a box set with 7 other albums, those people tend to get burnt out and not continue to do it. So
am I wrong about this? Wasn't the first Billy Joel box set not that good audio wise, or am I wrong about that?
I mean, I don't
Or is
remember
this what
hearing
was
that,
out?
but I mean, I didn't buy them because I had all those Billy
Yeah.
Joel records and I had all the subsequent Billy Joel records, but they made people kind of buy it by putting this Live from Long Island. The second box made more sense because River of Dreams and Storefront were always really hard records to get. And that included Live from Long Island. But they gave you that little bonus disc to try to entice. But now that this is just a standalone from the box.
But it's still Billy Joel to me.
Hey, I love Billy Joel. Billy Joel's fantastic.
I mean, I do, but his greatest hits
Just
album,
this.
I have an original vinyl. That's enough for me.
I find it's an East Coast West Coast thing. If you grew up on the East Coast, you tend to like Billy Joel. If you grew up on the West Coast, not so much.
Then who's your replacement for him on the
Elton
West
John.
Coast?
Elton John did it first, better.
Okay, but this is the thing between the two of them. And I like both. I've seen Elton John 20 times in concert. I've seen him with Billy a few times. The thing is with Billy, Elton is a great kind of stride piano. He has a great kind of just
He's a better songwriter.
a rhythm. No, he's a better rhythmatic piano player. Billy plays more complicated, intricate pieces. But the thing between the two of them is Bernie Taupin's lyrics don't make any fucking sense. They make zero sense. Where Billy Joel is just telling a story, and the way he kind of vocally puts songs together, it's like you're having a conversation with somebody. So they're easy to get stuck in your head.
I agree with that, but Led Zeppelin lyrics don't make any sense either. I mean, it's the package, it's the melody.
No,
Makes
but
it-
it's the combination of just the catchy.
Lyrics like they did the music.
I can tell you as someone who likes both, but not a huge fan. I've seen both people live, and I actually went to see Elton when he was like one of the first residency guys in Vegas.
Mhm.
I went to see a show, and I was prepared to see a guy thinking about it, like, do I have to do laundry tonight and blah blah blah. Dude gave everything for
Yeah.
like a cookie cutter show.
He's great live. Great live.
He gave everything. Now I saw Billy Joel at Dodger Stadium. Talk about a guy who gave everything, and his health has not been great probably the last 30 years. But he gave everything. Axelrod came out. He did a duet with Axelrod. He did a duet with Pink. That dude was ready to play. Maybe it was because it was Dodger Stadium or whatever. And Elton John did that famous show.
Because Elton John would dress like the Dodgers, and
I don't know. And Billy Joel got up and played guitar. He was there for the audience. He was there.
But
It's
he's
just
Billy
about-
Joel.
It's like, hey, I got zero against Billy Joel. I think he's obviously super talented, and I really liked him as an interview on Howard Stern. I think he's a great interview, smart guy, and I think you're right, Mike. The guy can play fucking piano. He is really good.
And his tunes are just easy to get caught in your head. He's got the catch, he's got the hooks down with the easy to remember. And some people listen, I don't know how you guys are, but like for me, music, when I listen to music, the lyrics kind of blur. I don't really focus on that. For me, it's about the actual music itself. Some people listen to music and they're more into the lyrics, and that's the thing that draws them to a song, and then maybe the music comes secondary. But for me, the music always comes first. The lyrics are secondary. Well, with Billy Joel, I kind of find the way he builds a song, I kind of follow his lyrics much more than I would a normal songwriter.
Those 70s albums up until Blue Moves are perfect Elton John records.
Okay. But let me remind you guys, we're here for Record Store Day. So did anyone buy the Billy Joel live with the rap music on one side?
Carlisle.
Oh,
that's Billy. Oh, Bill, it's Elton John. Sorry.
Hey, but I mean, I picked up so much crap. I mean, I'll randomly grab stuff. I picked this up at Sibylline. This is like a mint copy of this.
But that's used shit you're picking up. Michael's a new store.
Hold on. Mike makes more money on his used record. Mike, what was the average people purchasing used records, like with their Record Store Day titles?
It's mostly new records.
All right. But
it just is.
But if you did the list thing, people wouldn't have access to come in the store and buy the other things you sell, right?
You know, Rick's okay.
The old school record buyers.
Every 7 or 8 years, I pick up a copy of Blue Moves, and every 7 or 8 years, I hate it just the same, except for 2 tracks on it.
All right. Stop defending yourself to the chat, people.
Keep trying. They say, keep trying. Here, little boy, try this. You're not going to get addicted.
Did anybody open this up and look at the package? Because it's fucking unbelievable.
It is.
It is. It's incredible what's in there for the money, I think.
Did you listen to the music?
No, I cleaned it though. It's all ready to go.
All right.
$42 where we got it. And then earlier,
it was 52.
It was 47 when Kimbo bought it.
Yeah, we got it cheap. But
I think they're gonna. I don't know that label, but since it's colored, I'm guessing they're gonna put it out as a black vinyl version.
Right.
It seems like a lot of work to go through the hassle. What did they do? 400 copies?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
you're losing your ass on mastering and package and production at 400 copies.
It's got a 45. It's got 2 records in it with jackets. It's got a small pamphlet. It's got a big ass book with some killer pictures. The guy looks a little Manson-ish in time to time. And all his like drawings and stuff. The original album, the 2 album covers. It's just a great package. I mean, okay, paper sleeves. I don't give a shit. I put the good sleeves on it anyways. But again, for $42, it's like, how do you do it? I don't get it.
One of the best sounding records and one of my favorite packages is this Thievery Corporation. 2 records, poly sleeves, color vinyl, huge poster. This sounds amazing. I mean, there's dub stuff, reggae, loungy, kind of Indian Buddha bar stuff. All the Thievery Corporation Record Store Day, the last 3 or 4, whatever it's been, are amazing. So pick this up if you see it. It's great.
I like them.
All right. So I got a question for you, Maslow. What were your top 3 favorite picks from Record Store Day? Like 1, 2, and 3.
Including the ones I bought and I got free.
Obviously, pretend like you had to pay for them so we can put them on an even playing field.
Yeah.
You're Joe Consumer. You could only have 3 records from the whole list. What 3 would they be?
Well, the Dylan would be one, but that's more of a novelty because of what it is historically. But musically, this, and this.
Is that Love Box Set going to replace anything in your collection?
Yeah, I don't have all the originals anymore anyway. And yes, it's going to be my play copies of, whatever I play. I got the Grateful Dead, which is good, but it's another Grateful Dead. I like the band album. This actually was a surprise. I really like this a lot. And of course I like this, but I don't know. I did put this on a different category because even though it's a Rhino Reserve and it's only a Record Store Day, I have this feeling they're going to eventually somehow put this out again. I don't know how they're going to do it.
How often does Rhino reissue the stuff they put out for Record Store Day?
All the time.
Well, not in the same
No,
way.
they do a different something. I don't know what,
Well,
maybe they'll do Black History Month and make it
Did you
colored
ever
vinyl.
get that Run Out Groove version of that album?
They do have that, yes. But I love this and I love this. See, this, even the reissue of this, I never had this on vinyl, only CD. 30 years old this year. This is when Wilco started and Sunvolt started in the first album. and it has an extra disc of demos and singles and stuff.
I played
And it's a really good record, and it sounds really good.
when
But
that
this is incredible. So those are my three favorites musically.
Just
not
curious.
No Billy Joel.
I did get this. I have not listened yet.
How is Golden Showers?
Golden Showers. I don't know.
Golden Flower.
You'll have to ask
Somebody's
Mazzy.
gonna put that in a loop.
You'll have to ask Mazzy. He was the one sitting on the street in the middle of the night. I did get this. I think all the Penthouse recordings sound good to me. So I didn't listen to this yet.
except for the culture.
I got that, but that Pearson's record is outstanding. That Ubiquity, they do an awesome job. Just didn't have the download card in it.
You know, it's also a surprise that's really fun and good if you're into twee music, is the Lemon Twigs playing their father's music with Sean Lennon. And that's a really good record if you like that kind of twee stuff. That's Omnivore.
You open the box?
Okay, this is what I'm going to be comparing.
Oh.
Which version is that?
This is what's out of the box. This
Oh,
just came with the box, and it's clean, ready to go. Haven't hit it yet, but that is going to be my AB. That I think that reissue that was out there was terrible. I mean, it's distortion. I'm really hoping that's just not how it was recorded, because he what's his face, the lead guy,
Alvin Lee.
not Albert. Yeah, Albert. He apparently set up the session. I think he might have like engineered it, like he did it at his garage or something like that. So it's possible that he just didn't get it that well. But I don't have an original, so I don't know. I'm hoping that sounds better, because the other one is it's tough to listen to.
Abby, it's not under the Lemon Twigs. It's under their dad's name.
I'll grab it. I'll show you.
Yeah.
This is excellent too. And I got this free from Sony, but this is the Wilco's label with the Tweety and Wilco and singles. And there's a Beatle cover, Don't Let Me Down. This is excellent too. So this is up there with my top 5 also. So let me get that twig thing.
Hey, were you selling the Anthology 4? People were grabbing that during yesterday? Mike?
Not really.
Yeah.
It was, Record Store Day now is a lot of your. It's a weird combination of like diehard people and people who are, newer to the hobby. It seems like a lot of people sit Record Store Day out now. A lot of the used buyers, for instance.
Were
So a
people
lot of
today?
I mean, today that's when they all come in. So like,
Yeah.
It's amazing how many of my locals who are here 3 times a week
Yeah.
buy everything the morning of today, and then come in and pick it up. Actually, I'm looking at right now. One of my locals he's here picking up his Record Store Day order because he didn't want to come in on Record Store Day.
Someone asked how to record that problem with the Billy Joel happened. There were problems back in the 70s. Sometimes you'd get a record, one side would have the wrong pressing. Shit happens in pressing.
Well,
plants.
yeah, hold on, Mazzy.
They just grabbed the wrong stamper and put it on the press.
Not every comment has to go back to your experience in the 70s.
No, but I'm just saying
They miss press records all the time.
No, but there's people that think, back in the day everything was great. It wasn't.
Yeah.
There was a lot of shitty pressings back in the day.
Back in the day, it wasn't great. Listen to all Mazzy's stories. He walked through the snow and he did this.
Keep in mind, if you're working at a pressing plant and you're putting stampers into a press, they're just silver metal work. You know what I mean? It's not like it has a
no
Billy
marker
Joel label on it. Yeah, there's little scribbles on it, and if something gets put in the wrong, holding section at the factory, something gets misplaced, they're going to grab sometimes the wrong one, or if the number is close, they're going to grab the wrong one, and that's what it's going to get stamped.
Records with the wrong labels on them too.
How did the Talking Heads do for you?
It did well, but not as well as I thought it would. I think I might. Yeah, I still got 6 copies left, which is mind-boggling to me. That was one of my top 3, and still is. A lot of people thought, well, it's a little too rough, but
I heard the Doors doesn't sound that great.
No, but I don't think anybody expected it to. They came out and said it was recorded with a microphone hanging over the stage. So
I was in a store listening to the Ramones record, and that sounded very archival to me.
Yeah.
The CBGB one?
Yeah.
That's where a lot of these archival releases are going to now is record store day. The Bakersfield Doors was the same way. It's like a concert everybody wanted, but it was like the hardcore Doors fans.
I bought that and I was disappointed, so I sent it to Vinyl Richie because he lives in Bakersfield. So
what record surprised you from yesterday?
Surprised me?
Yeah, surprised how well
it did better than you'd think.
Did better than you thought.
It's always Role Model was popular, something Boone. It's always whatever record the teen girls are into seem to be the ones that blow me away. Wicked did well, but I expected that. It was Role Model and that Boone guy. That was the one that I could have sold 100 copies of each.
Hey, Frank, they said the Dylan earlier. I said the Dylan sold well. He sold out this morning, or did you sell out, or you still have Dylan?
I sold out, and that was a title that I got the most copies of, and I sold through.
Do you expect to get delayed shipments of anything or no?
I think the NXS.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody got that, and I think that is something that, from what I heard, is going to be, and maybe the liquid-filled car record. I heard that was hung up in customs, so most of those haven't made their way into the market. So,
yeah, I heard several stores say that they had delayed shipments of stuff. So
yeah, there's a few titles. It wasn't much. The Master of War, something happened with that. It was being solicited through one of my vendors, and then it literally switched distributors mid-solicitation. So I put another order in, and I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know if I could put it in time, but that never came. So that might come after Record Store Day as well.
Hey, John's, and I'm going to talk to the audience sometimes. I know you don't like to, but John 6-inch, did you get the Prince singles box? You said you were getting that from.
Hey, John, text Mazzy. Leland, weren't there 3 Eric Carr records?
Yeah, the longest pub video.
What the hell did Eric Carr do when he was in Kiss? Record 15 albums himself?
He must have, because I'm not a Kiss fan. I really don't know squat about Eric Carr, but holy shit, that man has a lot of Record Store Day output. It's an immense amount of Record Store Day titles.
Was I wrong? Are there 3 releases of this record store, or just 2?
I don't know. There's been an Eric Carr. There's been an Eric Carr release every Record Store Day. I mean, you would think the guy was Elvis. The amount of records this guy has coming out on Record Store Day.
Do people buy it?
Every time I sell out.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah. And I make fun of it all day, the day of, and then the next day in the morning, gone.
Kiss Army.
There was an Eric Carr last year box set that had light up eyes. You know, you pushed a button on the box set and the eyes lit up. I made fun of it. I'm like, the whole day I made fun of it. I had like 20 of these damn things, and sure as shit, they sold out in 5 minutes.
Wow.
I don't know, Michael, but Joey is going to do a top secret comparison between the box and the version he has. I would suspect they're Chris Bellman cuts. That's who did the box, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
But somebody said that Bernie did the original cut of that album. I don't know if that's true or not, but maybe it might be worth getting that too.
I don't think a lot of people here were out for the album. How many Albert Eilers did you have, Mike?
Probably about as many as I have now.
But these are unreleased recordings. People do. I know people who will like them want.
See, that's the thing with Record Store Day. Do you remember that Albert Ayler box 2-3 years ago was the most expensive release of the Black Friday?
But it sold out. People wanted that.
Now I got 13 of these things.
Well, not the one that Org did. I think you're talking about that one. There was one Renaissance did. That thing sold out quick.
That's what I'm talking about. But the one that came out this time, so you never know. The Resonance does the one, I sell out of it immediately, and it goes for huge money. This one I ordered 15 copies of. I got 13 left.
And it's like $200 that box, right?
$125.
Oh, it's $125. Wrong. But it's him and Don Cherry. I knew people wanted that.
Well, they don't.
No. Okay, what do you got there? Don't show your address, Mazzy.
Whatever. People can Google my address if they really want it.
I heard one of the jazz channels kind of say, "Oh, it was the Wetkin Brown." He was a little, that was a little crazy, that Don Cherry Eiler thing for him. So I don't know.
I mean, that's pretty much all the Albert Eiler.
Yeah.
But in '64, he's saying that's a little too far out there.
I mean, just that record. He just said he's probably. It was not. He didn't put it on that.
I hope there's a human organ in that box. That's my.
Is there more free records in that box?
Yeah,
What is
it
that?
says promo.
You know, I have a feeling. I don't know if this is Record Store Day stuff that's late. This is from the UK. So Elemental.
Elemental.
I don't know. Aren't they UK?
They're Europe. I don't think they're UK. But that just might be their releases now. That Record Store Day is not putting out all of them. Oh,
You know,
that's
it's really-
Record Store Day.
Golden Shower.
Yeah, Golden Shower.
But
But it sounds good. I heard the.
Joey, do you have this record? Did you
No.
get it?
I asked, has anybody heard?
Okay,
it?
this is for you because their publicist already sent me this. See, I don't sell my promos. I give them to
Hey,
friends.
what about the guy who puts you on the stream?
This is not
What's
Record
that?
Store Day.
Do you
That's
not have
fine.
it, Rob?
I
Huh?
don't think that one was out
No, I
yet.
bought it. I have it. I bought
you
it.
have
Well, it's probably not out yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I have a version. Is this Dave Axel? Yeah, I think I might have a version. David Axelrod.
Oh, that record's great.
I saw a Australian press of that at a store this.
Yeah, Elemental. It's
So there's
good.
only one. So that. Oh, I guess this just Record Store Day. This isn't.
Yeah,
Record-
that's
No.
Record Store Day.
Yeah, the rest of them are not. That David Axelrod came out.
Yeah, I have a
Did you
different.
carry it?
Didn't a different label
Yeah.
put it out? Didn't a different label put it out?
Yeah, so there's an Elemental version of it. Let's see who this other one's by.
Oh, this is a gift. This is a partial gift from Joey.
Partial gift for Joey.
Well, Joey sent me a turntable mat, and because I have the Riga, the felt mats, and they always kind of catch up. But you can't use any mat. You can't use a cork mat on a Riga. But he very kindly gifted me a cork mat from Turntable Lab on the East Coast, Brooklyn. And of course, I asked him. I said, "Do you mind if I?" Oh shit! I hate when there's peanuts in here. So I said, "Do you mind if I exchange it for a mat that's more appropriate for a Riga?" And he said, "Sure." So I paid the difference, and
He got the silk mat.
but they've been out of it for 2 months, and they finally got them back in.
What's it made out of? What?
Human skin. It's human skin.
Yeah, this Hannibal Lecter's face.
Lotion nicely. Hey, so I got a small bone to pick with you, Maslow. I watched the TV show documentary last night
Oh yeah,
because you kind of told me, like, hey, there's a surprise ending. There's no fucking surprise
Well,
ending. What are you
that's
talking about?
well, wait, you're not supposed to tell people, are you? Okay, there's a surprise ending because it's not the big. I was waiting for a big buildup of the shut off, the drama, and they
They'll die.
didn't go there.
So the surprise ending was no surprise?
Exactly.
What an asshole.
What'd you think of it overall? I guess we can talk about it now.
I didn't think it was done very well.
Oh, there you go.
I haven't watched. I really kind of don't have a desire to watch it.
You have to watch it before tomorrow morning, before Rachel's
Why?
show.
I could be the guy who just says I don't want to watch it. What is that made out of, Mazzy?
This
Is
is
that titanium?
this is the Acromat by Funk, and these are designed for. These are designed for
You
Riga.
can only play with funk records. Are you okay? 6-inch pianist, go get it.
But
Can
what?
I
made
show?
it- what?
Come on.
First off, why can't you use a cork? I'm just curious on Rega.
Because Roy Gandy says so.
Perfect.
I think a part of it is then you have to readjust your VTA and all the
No, there's thin cork. You can use it on Riga.
Hey, Mike, do you know this record? Rita Hughes.
No.
It's a desirable soul record. Pianist. Do you know this one? I don't know this label.
So what did you think of the documentary?
Me? Or
I-
Not you. You refuse to watch it.
I
Yeah,
refuse to watch
yeah.
it.
You got to watch it, Rob. You can't criticize if you don't watch it. Thank you.
I think
Poetry.
no,
So
I am not
funk firm or
criticizing
good
it.
match, according to Michael. Here.
I'm a normal person, Mazzy. I have no
It's only
judgment on it.
33 minutes. It's just short. Okay.
So is the rectal exam I had a few months ago.
I liked the behind the scenes where you see
Yeah,
them,
I did too.
and that was interesting done. You know, they have they're not going to. I hope they don't try to get Academy Award nomination for Best Song of the Year, because that Melody song is a piece of shit.
Mazzy, you can use cork on the Riga. I can't fathom in a million years why cork would be bad for a
Well, maybe
turntable.
it's
the thickness of it. But what is that one made of? That's the other question.
You guys,
It's made of
Michael, poetry. Can you tell him what it's made out of? I don't remember what these are.
Yeah, Michael, can you set him straight? What's the deal why he would hear cork is bad for your turntable?
Because Riga turntables don't have a VTA adjustment. It's a fixed tone arm.
Got it.
So if you put something on the table that's too thick, you could throw your VTA off. But you can get really thin cork mats. Just don't get a thick 1 mil cork mat. Just get something super thin. You can get them as thin as the felt that it comes with.
Yeah, I was just trying to get him off the felt.
Acromat
felt is terrible.
It's a vinyl sandwich of bubbles and skin. Being vinyl, the vibrations pass into the mat as they travel. The walls of the bubbles flex. The energy dissipates harmlessly as the vibrational energy turns to heat. Is any wonder why we hear Acromat to be the best record support? Acromat 2 dissipates energy even more efficient than before. What about turntables with clamps and short spindles in a review? No clamp, but Acromat is better than clamp, but no Acromat. Read their full review. Anyway.
All right, the Axelrod.
I read up on this after I got the cork, and I read all like Riga things, and cork absorbs energy. The philosophy of Riga is to dissipate energy. See, Michael's the smartest guy in the room here. Okay.
Riga also tells you not to clean your records. It's not necessary.
Yes.
Okay. So come on.
Mazzy, it seems weird for someone who tells everyone they're wrong. He follows instructions. It's weird.
By the way,
and fuck you.
Oh, what happened?
Okay. I got a tariff bill from UPS. Fuck you, Donald Trump, for $49.12.
Are you kidding me?
For your freebies?
No, this is something else. But I don't know what it says.
Is that for your new wigs?
For new custom charges, tariff broker.
It's not from the Riga mat, is it?
No, that's local.
Right. Okay, cool.
Hey, Mazzy, I did pick up a Beatles record today. Promo stamp.
Tariffs are good for our economy.
My Anthology 4 came yesterday on Record Store Day, which I purchased on Amazon, which was cool.
Really?
Yep. I got a box of records from Japan yesterday on Record Store Day, randomly, sort of.
Hey, I have several Japanese pressings I told you that you should look at.
Well, check this. I mean,
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Thanks for
pandemonium.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for your knowledge.
You're welcome.
Thanks for your service.
Yes, thanks for setting technically straight. I have an original of this, really good. This is a Japanese pressing of Barney Kessel songs from Some Like It Hot. Great lineup of people on there. I got a couple Wynton Kelly on Japanese. Where's the other one? This is Japanese. This is a great Art Pepper record. Living Legend. Hey, got a rolling another copy of Ramones Mania. This is great.
It's a double album, right? It's a good album.
Yeah, greatest hits.
Yeah.
Chick Corea. This is cool. So I have promo copies on CTI, but this is a original promo because it's got the original label that was green. So I have other promos, but this is the original promo because it's got the original label. And this is like one of the best CTI. records there are. This Joe Farrell record. Do you have this one, Joey? This
I
bass?
really like that Joe Farrell record that you turned me on to. That Moon Gem or Moon.
Yeah, Moon Germs.
Yeah, that's badass.
This bassy is a Japanese. E equals MC squared.
Cool. What's so damn funny over there, Mazzy?
Your
Roger's comment. Barney Kessel was my favorite character on Andy Griffith. That's funny, I think.
No, he's Barney Fife. That's not
I
funny.
know that, but that's the joke. It's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, Barney. Anybody named Barney? Come on.
Well, Flintstone.
Yeah, unless you're a
Hey,
high-end.
does anyone know
men's
this
clothing store
record?
in New York.
Do you know this one, Mazzy?
I do not.
This is a kraut rock psych record.
What is it?
It's called Rhinosphere by Richard Penhas. And I know Penhas, my cousin. That's my cousin's name, Penhas.
Cork stopped you spilling wine from the bottle. That's what Cork does. I like that.
Who said that? That was good.
The Joe Farrell, Frank, it came out in two different titles, two different covers. I don't know why they did that.
You know, I'm sorry, but they should at least tell you
What the tariffs are on? It should
what the
say.
shipment is.
Is there a shipment being held from you?
I have no idea.
I haven't gotten any tariff notice, and I'm not on wood right now.
Well, a lot of places I've read say fees included. But
Right.
technically, the fees, you're not supposed to be fees on records, aren't they? Isn't that the thing?
Maybe that's why.
I picked up this. And
Oh. It's that
as the
fucking
Mazzy turns.
no, it's from it's a shipper from Canada. No, not
Yes.
Europe. It's that Frank Sinatra box.
But you already got it.
Yeah, I did get it.
So right on there, take your fees and shove them. I already got the box. Where are they going to take you to court?
Yeah, I didn't ship it, so why do I have to pay for it?
This. So when you look at this, it seems like it's a Scorpio pressing.
I love
But
Bobby.
there was this is an OJ. Technically, they did a series of OJCs for a record store in Japan called Wave.
Yep,
So these were Wave jazz classics.
I've
And
waved.
these are outstanding sounding versions of these albums. So I'm anxious to get in the holiday spirit. I might listen to this tonight.
Excellent.
Yes. This is a good one. This is I got this at Rockaway. This is a 1963 mono.
Oh, I like that album.
This is a live
Who's on
version.
it?
It's an early version of the Jazz Messengers.
Oh, that's cool.
They've done that with different covers, I think, right?
No.
Yeah, different. Yeah, let me see the cover again. Hold it up.
Hold on. It originally came out on a sub label of RCA called VIK.
Hold the cover up. I don't
Vic.
think it's always been orange.
Can I finish talking?
Yeah, but I don't think it's always been orange.
All right. Can I finish the words coming out of my mouth? We need to have an intervention with Mazzy. So this is a night in Tunisia, and on the Vic version, it's like white, not the color.
Right.
But this looks very nice. Jeez, I can't even show records anymore. This is a good one. If you don't know Billy Bang, he's a avant-garde free jazz violinist.
Oh,
This is a solo record on Hat Hut. So I found that. Showed you this one. This is hard to find, and it's minty clean. Do you know this one, Mazzy? It's the original drummer for the Beatles record. Purdy. Bernard Purdy. Pretty Purdy.
No,
boy.
he wasn't the original drummer. He played on every
record. Yeah,
record.
he is the drummer.
Now,
Right.
hey, pianist. You know, pianist, you ever want to come up?
He's the Black Beetle.
But this label, MAGA.
Uh-oh.
MAGA. It's like a funk jazz record, right? And it's a cool label. Look at that label. It's beautiful.
Oh, Nicole got a UPS tariff
But
notification.
Nicole, did you get your records? Can you tell them to go take a flying dump?
Oh, check
Hey.
it out. I got a Bobby Timmons right here.
That came in your shipment?
Yeah, right on my lap. I'm sorry about these. They're still in the.
You know, I'm going to say this to you, Joey, and I hope you take this sincerely.
I'll start crying. You know.
Okay, the Japanese covers
I know you hate them.
fucking suck.
I know. And you know what? I've been DJing lately, which is very exciting. I'm going to get Mazzy in on it. And that does fuck you up when you're DJing. I got to admit.
I'm going to tell you something right now. I've been looking for this record. I mean, I find this record all the time. It's an awesome ass record, but they're trashed. They're horrible. So I picked up the Tone Poet.
Yeah.
Someone had turned it in, so I got it used. But this is a kick-ass record. It's like the start of avant-garde jazz in the 50s.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I recommend this. It's so good.
Right on.
Okay. I don't know. I was gonna ask Mike knew anything. This Felstead record. So hey, Poetry. This is a Japanese reissue, but this is a blueback because this is a label Decca started to issue. It says American Jazz Series, but it was jazz recordings from Europe. This label. Did you know about this? So you learn something new every day. And again, I told people you should crack this open, Joey, and listen to it.
I will. No, I'll keep it.
It's outstanding.
Right
This
on.
record kills.
Right on.
It's like a Strata East record. And this was a private press that Ubiquity. And this Love and Hate is a sub-label of Ubiquity. But it's a tip-on jacket. It's really well done.
Right on.
And then the music's outstanding.
Yep.
Hey, I'm going to again talk to your customers here.
Okay.
Rick's, I saw your earlier comment. I understand about this, but this particular version is designed for the Riga RP8 and RP10s, and that's what I have. So it's specifically manufactured for that table. That's why I waited on it.
Gabby, they kidnapped my mom, and they said the only way they'll release her is if I started listening to jazz. And I want to make an announcement to everyone in the universe who's listening. I'm old. I got heavily into jazz 5 years ago, and I like listening to it on my setup.
And now you talk like a know-it-all about jazz, and
No,
you learned a lot.
I don't. I'm a work in progress.
You've learned a lot. I
you know
love
what
that.
Steve Westman said to me? It's like I'm trying to amass all the Cure records and REM records. And he goes, "You're an REM fan?" I go, "I'm fucking 57 years old. I've lived on this planet a long time. I listen to other music when I'm in my car driving. I listen to everything. Just jazz on vinyl sounds good to me. It's good. Look at Joey. He's a rock star. He spits in people's faces with blood and fire. But he likes jazz."
It's true. It's true.
Okay. So,
True.
but I do like other music. And did I pick up any non-jazz? Maybe not. But I highly recommend this record. And then I also picked up from Permanent. This is a Music Matters 45 version of this, sealed.
I like that record.
Yeah, I do too.
That was in the collection that Nicole got for me. It's a good record.
Hey, I'll tell you the one record I went into Safari because it was in their bin post, and I went for this one. I'm a big Red Garland fan.
Oh, totally.
If you want stereotypical jazz to put on late at night, you get yourself some Red Garland. This is a trio. He did a couple records on MPS. This is a Japanese pressing. This is one I did not have. And it's him, Sam Jones, and Roy Brooks. I look forward to listening to this. Maybe I'm going to put this on after we finish the live stream.
I actually think Red Garland's perfect for the holidays. You can play it in front of anybody and no one goes, "Why are you playing jazz?" It just sounds like the correct music to be playing, actually.
Right now, Joey, they had a cup. So I went in today to Safari, and he had other volumes of this particular one. I'd never heard of this. So these were put out on Salad State, and the concept was they get a bunch of jazz musicians together and they just jam. And the other ones had different lines. There was a George Benson one, and there's a Dizzy Gillespie one, and then this one, I don't know what the third one is. I didn't look it up, but this one has just a killer lineup. So
Who's on it?
well, can't you right there? It's Chick Corea,
Is
Richard Davis, Elvin Jones.
Oh, cool.
You're bound Joe Farrell. This is Japanese. This Art Farmer record that it came out on. I think it probably came out on Argo. But this is like this chess reissue series.
Yeah, I have the Japanese of that.
And hey, if you ever want some good records, I know Archie Shep might not be for everyone, but he did a couple records on Steeplechase with Horace Parlon that are outstanding. And this is like a reunion record they probably did like 10 years later. I don't know this German label that it's on, so I picked that up. I picked up here's another Red Garland record on Muse.
I don't have that.
This is good. I'll see if I have this already. If I do, I'll save it for you.
I don't.
This is if you've known to have this record, it's very hard to find a U.S. original. Your best luck is getting Japanese. This Dodd Freeman Trio, excellent record.
Don't have it.
Record. All right, those are some. We can go back to talking Mazzy's.
Isn't it refreshing for a change instead of this 180 gram shit when you see 140 gram just listed like that, like it's important?
It kind of is cool. I
it is. Who needs a fucking 180 or 200 gram shit in it? Really, you know?
It feels good in your hand. It's nice when it's nice, but it's not necessary, really.
Yeah, I mean, like the Dynaflex for 120 gram or something, 114, 120 gram.
I'm interested in. So I saw a 2000 Australian press of that record, and I know people say that's the record you need to get. I might order.
It's a great record. In fact, I'm going to see. I think I might have a copy of it.
Well, send me the other one.
Here.
Okay, let me swap.
Here's some other ones that came in the box.
Nice.
Okay, I'll go.
I have an original of that. Great record.
Okay, how about this? I've been really. This is about the 10th time I've tried to win this.
Really?
Yeah.
The version I have is there's an 80. Yeah,
goes too
80.
Too expensive. How about this?
That's my favorite Horace Silver record.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's really good.
How about this?
I actually have an OG of that. I do have that. That's a great record too.
All right. How about this?
I have an OG of that record.
Yes. I'm on a roll. I'm going to keep going. How about this?
Okay, so on the Jazz Bums, I think Brandon said that's an awesome record. I have not picked that one up yet, but that's supposed to be very good.
I mistakenly got this.
Okay, so let me tell you about that record.
Which one?
That's a Steeplechase record, but on the back of it, flip it around.
This one right here?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Let me take it out because right now it's got the record back there. Hang on. Here it comes. Here it comes.
There should be a box there up in the corner. See that box?
Yes.
Read that box out loud.
Oh, God, please, no.
So I don't know if it was a series for Steeplechase, but to their credit, they released a lot of live performances, kind of archival. And it's a disclaimer saying that the sound might not be the best.
Oh, right. Yep. Well, like I said, I kind of got it on accident. I bid on two things at once.
You couldn't have paid that much for it, no?
No, it wasn't that much.
Oh, wait.
Here's
Is he gonna tell me that he'll send me one of those copies?
Well, I got to listen to them both because this is the one I've had. What's interesting about this?
Yeah.
This has this like massive book about there's a trilogy, the David Allen. So I can't get rid of this one. And this one says, this is his debut.
As a performer, but he was a big producer.
Right. He did like that, the the Jewish Psalms of Electric Prunes. Okay.
I love that record. I swear to God, I have that.
Okay, this is Wrecking Crew, Earl Palmer, Carol K's Funk, bass. Audiophile edition lacquered directly from Axelrod's original EQ'd master tapes at Capitol Records by Ron McMaster. Includes a 28-page book. Now, so this one, in theory, is more deluxe than this Elemental. So I have to listen to them and kind of go over
You're
them.
going to keep the one with the nice book.
Yeah. But I got to listen to it and feature
I
this
mean,
one.
let me know, Mazzy, because I'm very leaning towards ordering the Elemental.
Well, you get first dibs on it.
Okay.
What is that?
All right, then I'll hold back. I got plenty of records to listen
David
to.
Axelrod. Okay, it's visionary producer composer. His debut album, 1968. It's named after a collection of poems by William Blake. Let's see. Songs of Innocence makes a amalgamation of psychedelic jazz, fusion, orchestral, baroque pop, and music he pioneered with the Electric Prunes.
Really?
Yeah, it's got some of the Wrecking Crew all over it.
What? Who had? I got to get that. Who's selling that right now?
Well, this is Elemental Music.
Elemental.
I guess it's been reissued different times, obviously, because I got a reissue here. I think the originals go for a shitload. You know,
Now,
it was on Capitol Records. Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, I love this record. This is
and it's really not Electric Prunes record. They're on it, but it's his thing.
There's only I think there's only one or two guys on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it might be one or two prunes on it.
Yes.
but I heard, Joey, when you listen to that record, you get the shits.
I saw that.
We're waiting for that. So I guess this is coming out. I'll look and see what it comes out. I gotta listen to it, audition it, but I'll pass it along to you, Rob.
All right, thank you.
I'll put it in your pile.
Well, it's nice for someone who creates piles forever.
Yeah, Rob McMaster. Yeah, I know.
So I'm making the big move. I did it. I pushed the button today. I'm going Humming Guru Nova.
What do you have right now?
I've got the thing you used to have.
He's got his hands.
The 6 liter tank with the arm.
Oh,
like a power.
That you use 500 gallons of water to clean records.
It's 6 liters, and people don't, and no one else.
Do they have any kind of Black Friday sale?
You know what I did? I think they are, but it's only like 5%. It's not that big of a sale. But what I did, I went on Amazon and bought it's not even refurbished. It's like a dent, blemished version. It's like, fuck, I don't give a shit. It's brand new. It's got like a mark on it. Who cares? I bought that one. It's like $150 off.
And it's guaranteed, so there's an issue because they have their own Amazon.
The great
store.
thing about the Nova is you can adjust it to fit any size record.
I've never cleaned a 10 or 7-inch record.
Well, here's another thing. The weird thing about the Nova, you're supposed to put in these little stilts. I'll call them stilts when you put a different record in. I don't. It to me, there's enough control over adjusting it that it's fine.
And the one thing, it comes with this little plastic thing where you pour the water in. I don't use that either. That little thing you just sit on top. That seems useless. You know what I'm talking about, Rob?
Yeah, I don't even do that either.
You don't need that.
Now, here's what I wish they would do. The tank, make a tank where the lid connects so you could just set it on top and let it pour out without the lid falling off.
My lids never fall. I just place it on top and leave it there alone.
Well, it does, but here's the trick. Here's a tip if you have the Humming Guru, any version. Go to Amazon and order fish tank filter. Like you get a big giant sheet and you cut them to size to fit inside the tank for the Humming Guru. You get
I haven't used my filters
$9.
Yet it came with.
You get a big thing for $9 and then you just cut them up because they get dirty very quickly and I don't clean them.
But I've never had. I just put it on top and go, get a sleeve ready. and I just wait till it drains and then I put it in the machine.
Yeah, I can tell I'm gonna have to like get in touch with you guys when I open this thing up now.
Come over sometime when you pick up your record, Yusef Lateef, and I'll just do just you know what it is?
Yeah.
I watched Harry do it once, and by watching someone do it, that's all you need.
Right.
Then you can fine tune it.
Let me be honest with you, Joey. Can I be honest with you?
Yes, please.
Do you know how to use a microwave oven?
No.
Then you need more help than learning to use.
It's a lot easier than your rocket espresso machine.
Literally, you put the record in and push the button.
I know.
Can you do that?
That's why I'm getting it. I
don't even use surfactant anymore.
Okay. Well, okay. Let me tell you, I have a concoction spray bottle. Has a little bit of alcohol, rubbing alcohol, a little bit, a drop of surfactant, and then water. I spray it and wipe off the record. Then finish it in the Humming Guru. Okay. But people have all their different way. There's like 3 settings you can do depending on how dirty you believe the record is.
Right. I mean, I pre-clean my records now. I'll probably do that with the Humming Guru. I know that's really weird, but I will.
Here's the deal, Ricks. I don't know if you have friends, Ricks, but part of being a friend is when someone asks you a favor, you do the favor for them. Questions unasked.
See, if your doorbell rings while we're hanging out here, it'll be Vinyl Piper's Tesla outside. So get your record ready.
That sounded a little frightening, what you were talking about.
Dude, it was really cool because I've never driven in one of those Waymos. And actually in Santa Monica, here's the funny thing. In Santa Monica, we have 2 charging lots for the Waymos.
Yeah.
The city council said you can't charge at night anymore. It makes too much noise. But we also have the other company here now. So the Waymos are souped up Jaguars.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other ones are souped up. I forget what the other brand is. Zoo. It's the Waymo is Google. The other one I think is
Tesla. Jaguar.
It's Musk. I think is the other.
You know, there was a big thing. Like I think in the Bay Area, there was one, or in San Francisco, one Waymo like ran over a cat or something or a dog, and people are so up in arms. But they don't show the hundreds of drivers that kill cats and people every day.
Well, if you watch social media for high speed chases in LA, then you can see all the damage that does.
But they actually drive safer than people. It takes away from jobs. I don't like that.
But driving in the Tesla with letting it drive, because apparently it's a new software upgrade. What the things it needs to learn is turning right, because it sits there way too long and people behind you will freak out.
Well, we know California stops,
Right. And then, but it made this weird stop thinking we were at a stop sign. Maybe historically at one point that was a stop sign in the map knowledge it has.
Right.
But I was molested, and I will be clear during the hearing when I sue.
On the last tour, I took a couple of Waymos. I took one by myself, which was really fun. Like when you're all alone, it's trippy, but they're fine. They seem fun.
It seems to me if you get in a Waymo by yourself, it's like a scene out of a James Bond movie.
Yep.
I expect you to die. And you're in the back, and the seatbelt grabs you and locks you in. The locks lock.
Yeah, there are literally hundreds and hundreds of them in San Francisco.
Well,
I think they're coming up here. They're starting to go to the airport now in San Francisco.
I suggest everyone get popcorn and soda, because when January 1st happens, they're allowing the Waymos on the freeway here in LA.
Yeah.
Get ready to see some funny ass videos from LA.
Well, the thing is, they're going to drive the speed limit, and people don't drive the speed limit.
No, not in LA. People
most places. Seattle, there's a shit ass drive. Seattle has terrible drivers. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll tell you,
everybody does.
You can't go the speed limit a lot of times when there's traffic. So
right. Well, there's that. Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, Mazzy's been in the car with me. I
drive
what traffic dictates.
I'm not a good passenger because I'm so used to driving all the time.
Right.
Did I show everything? I got to do some listening. I'm telling you, tomorrow I'm staying home. I'm gonna put football on the TV and clean and listen to records. That's what tomorrow's agenda is.
Right on.
Yeah.
So anyway, there was a lot of good stuff this year,
Oh.
and it was a chill record store day. I mean, not the cold, because we had a nice sunny day yesterday, actually.
Can I tell you, Non-Such has 40% off everything on their site.
Yeah.
So I bought 7 records from Non-Such.
Wow.
Yes,
I bought one. I bought the new soundtrack that Johnny Greenwood did for the new Paul Thomas Anderson movie, because I like his scores. That's all I bought.
I easy now. I don't have any Mal Waldron records, but I bought jazz stuff, and they have killer Joey on the Non-Such. They have really good. The Jeff Parker stuff is good.
I have that Jeff Parker, that last one. I love.
He has another one where it's solo guitar. That's good.
He's good.
I bought the Mary Halverson records.
Any Kronos Quartet?
They have Kronos Quartet. I didn't buy those.
I have all those records. They're great.
I bought and that
Laurie Anderson,
Yusef Davies record. I bought that. I bought some good stuff, so I'm anxious for that to come in.
Cool.
Yeah, I didn't buy that though. So they have that new Robert Plant.
So you weren't here earlier, Vance. When I don't think he was here when.
Yeah, Mike. That Zeppelin
Mike says
45
the Led Zeppelin single is bombing at his store. So maybe you should order 100 copies of it from InGroove, Mike. Maybe work out a deal, Vance.
I was disappointed it wasn't a picture sleeve, at least. I mean, I would almost buy it if it was that, but.
And it's $25, right? Or is it more than that?
I mean, I have some vintage import Zeppelin 45s. They're cool, and they're all picture sleeve.
I have, and I don't think I ever told Vance this. I got to look and see what title it is. I have a white label promo Led Zeppelin 45 that I got from the label in the 70s, and I don't remember what song it is. So
wait, it's $14, Dave? Then 16. Okay. That seems reasonable to me.
16. That's good. Okay.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah, I don't usually buy. Again, the only box I would have bought is the Prince singles, but fortunately, I got a promo of it. But I would have bought that. Yeah,
I think we are rolling down. Does anyone want to go over anything else we didn't cover that they picked up?
I'm upset to our national leader.
Don't show your dress or your.
I got a tariff bill for $50 from UPS for Frank Sinatra box. They sent me as a promo from Canada, and I'm expected to pay $50. UPS Supply Chain Solutions.
You know what I would do? Well, you opened it, Mazzy. What I would write on there is return to sender. That's what I would do.
Mazzy's Music Agent Internationale.
Well, maybe you should change your name.
I can pay online.
Perfect.
But I thought they're not supposed to deliver it to you. They're supposed to hold your package captive.
Yeah, that is. You already have it.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah. You know, in fact, I had it delivered. I was out, so I had it held at a UPS store. So it came the next day, and I went and picked it up at a UPS store, and they didn't charge me anything.
Maybe you found a loophole, a tariff loophole.
Yeah. It might be a scam. Well, I'm not going to pay it, but
that's a good point.
Who's from?
You know what it is? I could, Michael, I have a UPS, one of those shipping account things. I can go online and see. It would theoretically be listed there too. If it's my account, I don't think they have a credit card there. They wouldn't automatically bill me, would they? I mean, debit me.
That could be a scam. I mean, not that tariffs aren't already a scam, but that could be a new scam.
Yeah. You know, the problem is I'll rip it up, and then all of a sudden in 10 years, I'll be going somewhere and have this thing in my credit report.
You know what, Mazzy?
Right.
Do what you do when you get a jury summons. Just tear it up and throw it in the trash.
You?
I've been a juror twice.
Hey, Fluffy, here's what I do. Record stores have their boxes they get rid of. I might have a box. I don't know. I know
I have
my
a
local
box here with
store
a
does.
bunch of peanuts, so I'll put that Yusef Lateef Golden Shower record in it.
How much did you sell your Bill Evans box for? I might do that too. I might sell mine.
I sold it for about
No,
800,
Fluffy.
800,
That was-
750 to 800.
I think
But
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
put-
buy it. I traded Coffee Dave some stuff for it. So.
I'm gonna put mine up for. I'm gonna put mine up for sale.
Joey, I'm giving you some free little peanuts in the box too.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Yes. Go. Well, when you start lighting the candles, will you invite Joey over? I'd like to see him.
Hanukkah starts. Was it the 15th this year? Do you know?
I don't know. Phil's the Jewish guy in the band.
Well, I was asking Rob actually, not you, Joey. No offense.
All right.
Well, I hate to break this to you, Mazzy. I don't celebrate. I mean, I acknowledge it if I'm at my family's and we're lighting the candles, whatever.
Right.
No one buys me presents, so what do I care? I get a rock. I'm Charlie Brown.
Oh, thank you. I don't want to mention in case he's watching, but he's probably not watching. But I appreciate Joey gifted me. Actually, it's really sweet of him. The record that you sold him for me.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to say who it is. An autographed record that.
Oh, right. Yeah,
You
So I love that. But basically, Rob sold a record to Joey, and Joey gifted it to me.
You didn't sell it to me.
I like to say that.
It was
Wait,
at the store.
wait. I gave you a record as a gift.
No,
Did somebody pay you for it?
no. It was.
Oh, no. Oh,
You know it.
no. Joey picked up. I found a record that Mazzy wanted.
So do I owe you the
Joey
money
paid
for it,
for it.
Rob?
Huh?
No.
Did I owe you the money for it? Who paid for it?
I did, it's just a good faith.
He's passing it on.
Yes.
Did you send it to the person you?
Not yet. I
intended
just got
for?
it. Like I just got it
Him-
yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will next week.
Okay. Most of you
I'm
think
going to send
Mazzy.
him this tariff bill inside. The
Okay,
box.
so at the beginning of the stream, Mazzy paid me a compliment, which I feel really wasn't a compliment. So I'm going to pay him back. Most of you think Mazzy's a piece of garbage, but he's not. We found a really cool thing at a record store when Joey and I were digging. It was an autographed record. We found it. And it was addressed to this certain person's name. And Mazzy wanted it to send it off to a person with the same name.
The guy was a little confused when we bought it, if you remember, because it wasn't my name. He's like, "Why are you buying this?"
The odds are someone with that name was going to buy it.
That's a very popular name.
Yeah, it's not hard to find a guy with that name.
No.
And the guy I send it to, I'm going to send it to, spells his name differently. So that's
Is it true?
yeah. It's
Well,
kind of like your name.
yeah.
But it's not your name. Like you don't. My son's name is Joseph or Joe. Well, he doesn't go by Joe. He doesn't spell.
It's not that name. So hey, someone asked earlier about the Warren Zevon Record Store Day record. My friend, that came out on Omnivore. Mazzy got a copy. My friend went out of town for Thanksgiving. I'll meet with him. He's got a copy of that.
It sounds good. The only thing is, and it actually, in the details on the or on the gatefold, it says we didn't try to fuck this up. I'm paraphrasing. Some of the 12-string guitar is out of tune, and I read that, and then I put on the first two tracks, and boy, when you listen to a 12-string guitar out of tune, it's out of tune. And by track 3, you hear the other guy. It's Warren and one other guy. It's a folk festival. And there's some piano later. It's actually, the recording's good. It sounds good. But it's his last recorded show. That wasn't David Letterman. It's a folk festival in Edmonton. So I guess Canada. But that guitar is out of tune. And you hear him tuning it in track 3 or something. I think it's the other guy playing it. But, 12-string, you got to be in tune.
Well, you got to be close at least. You got to be pretty close.
You can get away with it a little with
yeah.
Not a 12-string.
Right. So, Rob, you said you don't get gifts for Hanukkah. Is that true?
Yeah. No one said I don't. I mean, I'm what?
In my hand right now, I have a gift that it's already all ready to go that I'm sending to you, but now it'll be your Hanukkah gift.
What is it? A box of your pubic hair? What is it?
I'm not saying because it's going to be a surprise.
Okay.
But it really is. That's for real.
I am not asking for sympathy.
No, but I was already going to do it. I was already going to do it.
I don't need. Historically, I was never a good gift.
So we're exchanging gifts this year. Is that what
I wasn't
we're doing
giving good gifts growing up.
So Joey gets Lesef Latif. Eventually, Rob gets David Axelrod.
Why don't you want the Yusef Latif?
I have it. They said it.
Oh, they sent you too.
Their PR people in the States sent me, and this came from Europe, so I don't think they talked to each other.
So that last year's Lesef Latif, it's basically the same band. Was outstanding. It sounded excellent.
It's good. Sweden. It's Sweden.
Yeah.
So they cover all ABBA songs. That's all it is.
That's not true.
No, it's not true.
It's good. It's some good shit. Well, here, I asked for this, especially with the
you
Zev
asked
title.
for it. You're asking
especially
for
with
it.
the Zev titles, that they didn't drop a sample of what it sounded like, and what they started doing with all the streaming services, they dropped one song from each of the titles, and you could listen to it and hear how it sounded.
Right.
The Bill Evans, the drop on I Listen to Apple Music sounded great. The Yusef Latif sounded great. I didn't buy any of the Rashawn Roland Kirk.
There was not one record that I got that sounded bad of the jazz this year. I'd say there's two Rashawn Roland Kirks. One sounds better than the other. The Penthouse, I think that sounds excellent. The other one sounds good. The one at the Village Gate sounds good, but not quite as good as the Penthouse. But it's a great performance because Horace Parlan, not Parlan, Horace Parlan is on it. And I love Horace Parlan.
On which one?
So do I.
On the Rashawn Roland Kirk, one of the two. Yeah, Horace Parlan.
Yeah. You know, do yourself a favor, Joey. If you come across Horace Parlan put out a bunch of records on Steeplechase.
Horace Parlan.
And they're good records.
I know why Rob says Horace Parlan because it reminds with moron.
I have a bunch of Horace Parlan. I love him. I love him.
Okay, I appreciate you guys coming up, spending some of your Saturday evening.
Namaste.
I'm gonna make some dinner and clean and listen to some records. And I've been watching the Beatles anthology, so I'm gonna continue.
I got 3 more to go.
I started last night.
I'm on the 4th episode.
Yeah, I've watched the first.
And
6.
I don't really remember seeing it when it came out originally, vaguely. And they're really good. The interviews they did with them, they really got them chatty.
Okay,
I like it.
What's the deal though? As much as I love it, I totally forgot about it because I haven't seen it since maybe 7 years now. With the part of the interview with Paul driving the boat.
What's the matter with that?
I haven't.
It just seems like okay. Let's go today. Let me get in my boat and I'm going to steer it. And you can ask me questions like I'm tugboat Annie or something.
Now, my question for you, Mazzy, when that originally came out, you wrote your book, so you knew shitload about the Beatles. Did you learn stuff?
Oh yeah,
from seeing it for the first time?
It's not about learning historic facts, but it's details about things that I know about and I don't know the exact details. I don't think there's anything like, brand new that was, oh, really? I had no idea that ever happened. Or
I didn't know about
there's a big story they talk about the Philippines when they thought they were going to get killed. They didn't go in deep. And I think that was trimmed for the new one since last time, which is fine because the story goes on forever. And that really made George Harrison afraid of assassination and afraid of getting murdered and all that shit. He was the guy that was afraid of all that shit. And I knew it, but I didn't know the details until they talk about it.
I didn't know about the guy who when Ringo got sick and they put in a new drummer.
I didn't know about that. That's when he had his tonsils out and the other guy. Yeah. I knew about that. Yeah. So there's nothing specific. I mean, nothing new, but details were great. And yeah. You watched it all. Let me just ask Gabby, don't tell us any spoilers, but the last episode, I think it's a lot more of the contemporary 1995 interviews when they're at Paul's place in Friar Park. Did you like that last episode, Gabby? episode 9.
How much of it is brand new stuff?
Well, they took out stuff. They're shorter by about 10 minutes each, supposedly. They took out stuff. They cleaned a lot up. They added some things they had better footage of and better. So I don't know exactly. I didn't miss anything. And all these people who do whine about, oh God, if you take the whole thing, it's an hour and a half or whatever, 2 hours shorter than the 10-hour version. Remember, the ABC version was 5.5 or 6 hours. So the DVD was always longer than the TV version. This is about what, 8 hours or something?
I had the VHS when it came out. I switched to the DVD when that came out. I've seen it a bunch of times. Started watching it again last night, and it's just like the first time. I mean,
yeah, but it sounds better.
Yeah.
Well,
And what they do is there are certain pieces of footage that they can get widescreen. It is widescreen now. The DVD is not widescreen at all because of the formats of television 30 years ago.
Okay, here's my rant. And by the way, Black Friday, you can get Disney Plus and Hulu if you sign up for a year for $5 a month.
I heard you say
that, but it's the ad version. Okay, Disney, here's where it's you're morons. I don't mind the commercials. I mind the commercials when you make them every 10 minutes and it's the same fucking commercials. Yeah. Just do a pod of 3 or 4 minute commercials like the networks do, where it's once every 20 minutes. Okay? You get your ad revenue and you get us to watch the ads. Don't show the same guy sitting at a table getting bad service from someone. I don't even know what the ad's about, but it's every 10 minutes. Okay? Don't need it.
You know what I like about the 95 things? We got a few minutes to talk about this. I love that for the first time, you really kind of, even though George was like the younger brother in a way and all that, he was pushed aside. In 95, he's contemporary. He's an equal with Paul. Maybe not really in the scope of songwriting and stuff, but they're sitting there. And Paul is always likes to, and I love Paul, but he likes to be very theatrical and the whole thing. And George is just sitting looking at him and saying these things like, it's not a big deal. That didn't happen quite like that. And Paul's doing the whole drama king thing. And George is like, come on, Paul, just, pipe down a little bit. You kind of notice he doesn't say it outright, but there's a little of that. He's not the little brother anymore because it's been what? This is 25 years after the Beatles. I didn't
realize how close in age they are. He calls me like little brother. We're 9 months apart.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
But also when you're in grammar school, that's a big deal.
It is I totally agree. It is a big deal. One grade difference is huge.
1 grade difference is a big deal. Like,
but technically,
John and Ringo were born in 1940, Paul 42, George 43.
But let me ask you a question. The way they kind of make it seem is George and Paul were better friends than Paul and John, right?
No.
Why? They were
early on, maybe,
but like they met each other around the same time.
Yeah, but John and Paul became this creative force, and that added a different level. And Paul was, we could get into this whole forever. As much as I like Paul as a songwriter, he needed someone to say no. And every songwriter he did later, he had yes men around him for the most part, or yes people around him. And John wasn't that. John would call him on his shit.
I understand that.
Yeah.
What?
John added the edge that McCartney needed. There's no doubt.
And vice versa. Paul helped John on clean some shit up. Definitely. Because John wouldn't want to do more than 2 He would just say, that's enough. That's good enough. It's raw. He likes that. Paul wanted to perfect things.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's the recording conundrum.
Yeah, it's good. It sounds great. Now and Then short movie on YouTube. I watched the Now and Then short movie. What is the Now and Then short movie? Is it making of the promo movie? That I hated the Peter Jackson promo song of Now and Then. I thought it was cheesy as hell with the ghost of John Lennon and George or whatever.
I didn't really like that either.
Ugh.
I like the song, kind of though. I actually do like the song.
Yeah.
Now and Again.
Now and Then, yeah.
I like it more than I like the promo. I think the promo video was didn't, but I like the song. I like the song now in context. On like on Anthology 4 with the other two songs. I think it kind of works as like a epilogue.
Well, I mean, I like watching that stuff because I don't watch the news anymore. It's a good distraction. So
Right. Cool.
all right. And
Right.
then next year we get the 4 separate movies next year?
I think it's the year after, but
Really?
and I'm actually looking forward. There's a lot of people are, oh, how that can't be great. But the thing is, that director is a great director for film and stage and a great writer. That's the guy that did Road to Perdition, and he did 2 of the Bond movies. He used to be married to Kate Winslet. He is, if anyone can pull it off, it's him.
He did the that last movie, the World War I movie. That was good.
Which war?
It won the best Oscar.
It did?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, Sam Mendes. Yeah, Sam Mendes.
Yeah.
He's talented. So if anyone can do it, he's going to do it.
Okay, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I hope you had a good.
I think the Tesla's outside my house now. I'll put that record in for you, Joey.
Perfect. Thank you.
Bye.
Later.
Bye. Take care.